We have here the tale of two tzaddikim, two righteous people, stories that juxtapose, and it's exactly the opposite. Yosef and Yehuda, the two leaders of the Jewish people. The story of Yosef is the story of success. He has his tremendous challenge with the potential seduction from the wife of Potiphar, and he controls himself in all that amazing story, and he succeeds, and his greatness comes to a success. While right before it is a story of Yehuda, which seems to be a failure. What happened? Yehuda, after they sold Yosef, fell from his greatness. He married this woman he shouldn't have married, and all the story happens. And he ends up at the end of the story. What happens is his daughter-in-law, who is now widowed, he won't let his youngest son do the Levirate marriage, marry him, and what happens is she dresses up as a harlot, as we know, and what happens is Yehuda mistakenly goes to her as a harlot. Seemingly, it's a failure. So Yosef's success is right next to Yehuda's failure. And the sages tell us an incredible thing, that relationship of Yehuda with Tamar, it says that God wanted that to happen. So much so, it says that Yehuda kept trying to go away from this woman, and Hashem sent the angel in charge of desire, kept pushing him along the path. Because why? Because the righteous people were going to come out from Tamar. She was going to have the king. She was going to have the line of Mashiach. And even at the end, it says, Mimeni. The verse says, Hashem says, when Yehuda says she was right, he admits that she was right at the end, and it says, Mimeni, from me the thing came out. The sages tell us, Hashem was saying that it was God's divine plan. So I don't understand. The great tzaddik loses his free will to do something that's seemingly a sin, an avera, and then Yosef's great success. What does this mean? Yehuda and Yosef represent the two leaders of the Jewish people, the two lines of Mashiach, and therefore there's two different approaches. And these approaches are not just for them, they're for every individual. There is the process of Yosef, which means that every single person has to make the effort to try our hardest. It's up to us. All the power is ours. The challenges are coming to us, and we have to succeed like Yosef. But on the other side, there's a time where Hashem wants something to happen. And when we push our trip, and I gotta do it this way, and I tried once, I tried twice, and it won't go, and I keep pushing. So maybe at a certain point, I stop seeing Hashem as a plan for me. Now, obviously, we're not supposed to do a negative thing. In Yehuda's case, he was so righteous that Hashem used him in a seemingly negative thing to bring it out. But for us ourselves, when we push our trip and we want something, we're supposed to try. But the sages say, whoever pushes the hour, when it's not happening, the hour runs away. And whoever waits for the hour waits for him. Those are the two processes of our lives. On the one hand, it's up to us. We must try and have to do everything we can in our power. On the other hand, when something doesn't go and it's not the way we thought, so understand we're part of a grander plan, and let ourselves be like Yehuda, be a conduit to bring out what is Hashem's grand plan and his will. All the best.